Hello and welcome to the next video from the Twitter Domination Formula module. In this video, we'll be talking about the types of content you should be posting on your Twitter. This is what I post, and I found a lot of people are liking and sharing my content, so I think it's perfect for Twitter. So the four types of content that you can be posting on Twitter is quotes. You can post articles that you found online. You can just post your thoughts. Maybe you had an interesting thought, so you can share that with all of Twitter. That's how I do it sometimes. Sometimes I post articles. Sometimes I just share quotes, success quotes, and stuff like that. And remember, everything that happens during the day can be a tweet, because Twitter is basically a place to share your thoughts, to share quotes, to share things that have happened to you. So everything can be a tweet. Anything that has happened to you in the day. Maybe somebody shouted at you. You can just share it on Twitter. It's an interesting place to share your thoughts. Another thing you can do on Twitter that I haven't written out on the slide is you can create polls that you can ask your followers questions. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of models do this. They just post a poll: should I wear the red dress or the white dress? Or some of my friends sometimes post stuff like, should I wear the white sneakers or the black sneakers? It's interesting content and it's engaging your audience. So you can also create polls. You can also create polls on Instagram and Facebook. So it's perfect. Polls are a very interesting way to actually engage your audience. You need to post more than 20 times a day. And actually, research has shown that the optimal posts per day on Twitter are 50. So it's hard. This is the hard part about Twitter. It's hard to think of content 50 times a day. You can post quotes, articles, thoughts. Everything can be a tweet. And you can also create more engaging content by creating polls and asking your followers questions and asking them to give their opinion. So this is a way. Another thing that you can post, but don't do this too often, is when you start selling stuff. Let's say on day 1, you'll be posting quotes all day. On day 2, you'll be posting articles. On day 3, you'll just be sharing your thoughts. On day 5, you can just share things that have happened during the day. Day 6 can be maybe a poll or a couple of polls. And then on day 7, you can be selling. So you share a link to whatever you're selling. So, or you can just do this. In the morning, you post 2 or 3 quotes. In the afternoon, you post 2 or 3 articles. You can post 2 or 3 thoughts, something that has happened during the day. And then you can post a poll and ask your followers a question. And then you can share a link to whatever you're selling. So you can mix it in all kinds of ways, but it's optimal to post at least 20 times a day. It's going to be perfect if it's 50. Yes, it's hard to think of content 50 times a day, but I did it at one point. As I told you, I wanted to grow my Twitter account. So I decided, okay, look, then I'm going to be posting 50 times a day. If it's the optimal way to post on Twitter, then I will be doing it because every post will basically be getting me more followers, because you don't know which post can become viral and gain you a few thousand followers. So post as much as you can on Twitter. There is basically no limit to posting. Follow as many people as you can, but beware of the limits of Twitter. And be patient about Twitter because it's a bit slower. Not everybody sees that you have followed them. So meet me in the next video.